Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to Tech Beans. I got here the Redmi K20 and the Redmi K20 Pro. Today we're going to be having a speed test for both phones. Now we all know that the K20 Pro is much faster, but just how much faster is the K20 Pro than the K20? And in this video, we're going to be having our usual boot test, launching of apps, PUBG, and I added a new one, which is Honkai Impact Free. Should you actually spend the extra cash just to buy the K20 Pro? Well, we're about to find that out. Let the battle begin. Now before we start, I just want to say thank you to our sponsor today, Skillshare. If you don't know Skillshare yet, Skillshare is an online learning community for creators with more than 25,000 classes in photography, film and video, web development, and so much more. Yep, I've been using all their stuff long before YouTube and even in my career. And it really helped me big time, both as an engineer and of course a tech reviewer here at YouTube. And of course, Skillshare is also super affordable. And get this, an annual subscription is only less than $10 a month. Yeah, what are you waiting for? Join more than 7 million creators learning with Skillshare. Just check out and click the link in the descriptions below to get the 2 months free trial, guys. That is all for you. I'm really glad I've helped. You're welcome. Alright, here we go. First off is the boot test. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Xiaomi, Redmi. Here we go. And there you go, the K20 Pro with the Snapdragon 855. And yeah, that was a few seconds late. A nice start for the K20 Pro. And now it's time to open some apps. Let me just close these up. Check if both are using Wi-Fi, double check. And also check if the software is updated to the latest version. Alright, first off is the Google Play Store. Whoa, that was almost instant. Quite laggy. Up next, Google Chrome. Alright, this was slow. Don't worry guys, I've already tested this before the actual video, and it's always like this. YouTube. There you go. It's also slow in YouTube. Facebook. There you go. Much faster. It's always slow at Facebook, YouTube, and Chrome. That's always the case. And it's not the phone, it's actually the processor. It's not that optimized yet. And as you can see, Instagram is a little bit faster. Google Maps. And also Google Maps, of course. And now for games. Temple Run 2. Alright. This should be interesting. This requires a lot more processing power. And it looks like the K20 Pro just finished. Okay, that's the power when loading games. Just one game. What about Asphalt 9? Like I told you, it's not about the processor, it's about the optimization when loading the apps. Even though it has a Snapdragon 855 processor, if it's not that optimized, it's not going to be that much faster. But it looks like in Asphalt 9, it is much faster. Now for Hungry Shark. That is just zippy. Look how fast that was. Okay, very impressive from the K20 Pro. And of course, Mobile Legends, a very popular game here in my country. I'm pretty sure we're going to be loading this a lot. So we're testing it right now. But of course, when you're playing the actual game, you don't actually need a Snapdragon 855 processor since this is not really a heavy game. But of course, we're just going to find out if it actually loads up the game very quickly. Okay, so there you go. Okay, so that was surprising. So far so good. Mostly this loaded up much faster in games. But for social media, it's always this. Let me just try that again for YouTube. And of course, there you go. Finally, Facebook. That's always the case, like I told you. Which is a bummer, since a lot of people really use the Facebook app. Alright, so it's time for the Antutu Benchmark comparison. And as you can see, the Snapdragon 855 processor is really kicking in. Just look how laggy it is here on the K20 or the Mi 9T. This is the smoothest it gets in Antutu, and it looks so good on the K20 Pro. Okay, here we go. Whoa, already done. Oh my god. I was just about to say, here we go with the rendering test. It's all done. And it just finished. The Mi 9T. K20. And there you go, 210, 328,000. This, my friends, is a 43% difference in performance. Alright, it is PUBG time. HDR, extreme frame rates, with shadows. It's actually difficult to find out which one is actually much smoother with this setup, but it's a good thing we've got this. Okay, so here's the Snapdragon 855 in action. And it says 60 frames per second. When going down, this is the Snapdragon 730, still at 60 frames per second, not slowing down. Yeah, that's 60 frames per second. Okay, so it looks like both are pretty much at the same league when playing PUBG. Okay, so I'm gonna bump up the graphics a little bit. Let's go for 1080p, HDR, 60 frames per second, 4 times anti-aliasing, high lighting effects, and here we go. This is what I was waiting for. And it looks like the K20 Pro is still doing well. Absolutely well. Yeah, I could really see some frame drops here and there on the Snapdragon 730, on the K20 or the Mi 9T, even here on the playing scene. As you can see, the K20 Pro is much more smoother than the K20. Let's drop off. Yep, this is the ultimate comparison. Let me just check. 24, 22. And here's the K20 Pro. 39, 35. Okay, so that's much better. If you actually use PUBG without the use of GFX tool, the performance would actually be pretty much identical. But it's a good thing we have Honkai Impact 3, another graphically intensive game. And right here I've maxed out the graphics just to test it out. And here we go. Okay, let me just check here the frame rates. That is 60 frames per second on the K20 Pro. How about the K20? Oh, boom, 52, 50 frames per second. That is on the K20. There you go. If you want to play some heavy games, just go with the K20 Pro. But if you're just going to go for PUBG, then they're pretty much identical in performance, really. Even at max settings, they were pretty much the same. I had to crank out the settings just to, show the difference. But for PUBG in real-world usage, just go with the K20. But if you're going to play this game, then go with the K20 Pro. That's it. That and the camera, of course. But yeah, this was very surprising. The 730 is very powerful and very optimized, even in loading the apps. Oh my god. Up next on TechBeans, the K20, the K20 Pro, the Realme X, and the Redmi Note 7 Pro together in a full battery drain test. Oh my god, that is certainly exciting. So be sure to subscribe and hit that bell icon so that you don't miss it. This is Vince Migler from TechBeans, and I'll see you on the next video.